Hi, coach.
Morning.
Actually, what's happened last year? Because you lost by one goal to the last game against Goa. Before that, you defeated Chennai with 3 goals. Before that, you faced 3 defeats in a row. So, what happened last year?
You have to see and analyze game by game, and I think every game have a different story. And the story in common is like that we have playing way better than the outcome of the outcome. I think that still that we are deserving more points, but we have to like we can't use that like an excuse. We have to we have to work even harder to what should I say to gain some luck and we I think from a technical perspective we are on track. We have to like avoid this easy mistakes, but right now we focus on the team performance. We have to defend stronger together and make all these simple things good. So I mean that we can't. If you are, of course, we are really disappointed for the results in general, but you can't be sad. You can't be disappointed every single day. You have to move on, and you have to see all the positive things. And we train really well, and many of the games, I think that also the fans and you guys inside this room is like can also see that we are playing way better than the results.
Coach, the last year's goalkeeping also continues a problem because the last game also goalkeeper made a silly mistake. So how you are last year, especially in the defense and especially in the goalkeeping issue?
The goalkeepers is included in the team, and sometimes the goalkeepers performing well. Sometimes they are just okay, or something. Sometimes also they have some individual mistakes, like all players. But of course, it's a sensitive position. Sanchin had a really good game against Chennai, clean sheet, the first clean sheet for 20 games or so. And I think in that game against Goa, I think he played good. And then we can discuss the situation when we consider that goal. But it's like something there, He also have a season that he came in the preseason quite late by this injury. Came in quite well, then get injured again. So he will be better and better.
Good morning. Coach, Kerala Blasters played extremely well in the home game against the BFC, but eventually we lost the game. But when it comes to away game, Bengaluru is very strong, especially with the backing of West Bengal. So, how are you going to tackle the challenge of that away game?
Yeah, of course that we felt that we played a really good game here at home. I think that I have played against them 2 times. One time in the quarterfinal in Duran Cup and the home game here. It's for 2 different, complete 2 different games for sure. And we approached it in another way here home. And when I'm planning this game, of course, that like we have that experience with us, and like we will plan from that. So we had a bad result in that game, but we played really well, and we actually we deserved the victory in that game. So that gave us confidence for the upcoming game, for sure.
So Bengaluru has some injury concerns, especially with the likes of Alberto Lopez and midfield. So Jorge Pereira has been out of form. He hasn't scored a goal since he scored against us in home. So are these things taken into account when it comes to the game plan against them?
We will absolutely have a clear game plan like always. I'm not worried for that. We will absolutely make some adjustments like always when you're facing other teams. But in the position we are for the moment, we have to focus on our job. And now actually we consider just 1 goal in 2 games, Chennai and Goa, and consider last chances. So right now we're in a position that we have to focus on ourselves and make a good performance and work hard for the club, work hard for the fans, and show this is a real battle now, and we need points to climb in the table. But we also now we focus on this game, and it's a rival game, so let's win this game.
because now you are not part of the squad against Bengaluru at home because of the injury. Now that you have a chance to prove your worth and contribute to the team. So tough game. How was your play?
I think for any game, I try to work hard and do my best to help a team. I don't need to prove a point against Bengaluru. The most important for me right now is to be with the team, do what the coach says, follow the plan, and try to win this game coming up.
Hi, No. You are a player who has a huge fan support. What do you have to tell to the fans?
Yeah, the patience. Obviously, we as a team, there's a lot of new players, new coaching staff. I think we are going towards the right direction. It might not look like it because of the points, but we surely deserve more points than we have. I feel that individual mistakes has been the biggest issue. And at the end of the day, as players, need to take responsibility and try to do our best to avoid those mistakes, because the Indian Super League is very difficult now. I feel like from my first year till now, there's a fine line, as the coach always says, between winning and losing, and anybody can beat anybody. It's not like La Liga where there's Real Madrid has a better chance of winning or whatever. So we just needed to be really focused and just focus about the next game. Whatever happened in the past, it's already gone. You can't change it. And the most important is that we go into the next game being positive and to work hard to play as a team and try to really be focused to not do individual errors.
No, coach, the question is for both of you. Both the teams are coming into this game on the back of a loss. Bengaluru lost away to Odisha, and both of them are equally motivated for a win. What's the vibe in the camp, and how motivated are you and the team to turn this into a statement victory?
We are always motivated. I mean that we have. If you watch our training sessions, of course, day after game, after a defeat, all teams all over the world is a little bit like down, and it must be like that. Then after that, we regroup and we have a great session. I think the session we had yesterday was one of the best for months actually, and we're practicing really well. So, I mean that it's hard to lose games, but unfortunately that's a part of the job for players and coaches to deal with that. So, I mean that we are energetic. We will be completely prepared for that game. And we have enough with time to recover from the loss against Goa, both from a physical and mental perspective. So we will be good on Saturday for sure.
Yeah, for me, I don't know about a statement to make a statement, but from the way I see it, is that we have confidence in ourselves. We know that we're a good team. Regardless of the points, we know that we have a good team, we have a good coaching staff, and we believe that we can beat any team. And it's just a matter of time. Sometimes, you can play really well and then lose a game, so it's a process. And I really feel that we went through our bad phase, and things will turn around. And when we win 1-2 games in a row, the points will just come as other teams are doing. So I feel like we will pick up from now.
If you feel that the team is performing bad, I mean that not result-wise, I mean that performance-wise, you have no control of the ball. We consider lots of chances. The organization in the game is like completely out. Then that the player can be more disappointed or stressed. But as long as we are playing good games and creating chances and consider less chances, then we still hope. And that's also, look at also the table. Okay, we are lacking of points, but still look at the goal difference, for instance. I think we have -1 and we have more defeats than victories, right? So it means also that we are still in every single game.
Noah, how do you evaluate your performance as a striker so far? And what's your feel playing together with Spanish striker Jesus?
Is Noah, by the way, not Noah. And I have a good understanding of how Jesus wants to play, and also Luna and Pepra. Obviously, that's all my teammates up front. I think we have a great understanding with each other. And to be honest, like for us, three of us playing up front, it gives you a little bit of quality. And I think we will do way more than what we are doing now. And for me personally, I think I'm having a good season. On personal note, obviously I got a little injury not long ago, so I just came back. But I think overall I'm doing a good job.
And what's your opinion about the Malayali players, like the youth players, Bibin, Ayman? What's your opinion about the Malayali players?
Yeah, they have a lot of qualities. Azar, Ayman, Vibin, Serkutan, Uhemba. There's a lot of quality in the players from the academy, and they have a lot to learn. They have to keep working hard and not fall into the trap of people gassing them up and everything. But I think they have a bright future.
Coach, is there any injury concern or the team available for full squad for the next game?
We always have in football small injuries. That's normal, but not more than that. Some guys won't be available for this game, but we will definitely address a good team Saturday night. Boring answer. But good answer, huh?
I coach asking a couple of questions on behalf of all Banana. The first question, of all the ISL teams, Kerala Blasters have conceded the most goals from defensive mistakes in this season. Why is this happening again and again?
I mean that if you look back to every single game, we could see the chances, but absolutely not more than normal. I think actually less than normal. Then we used to call it like unforced errors, and unforced errors is like hard to avoid. Actually, we try to practice well every single training session. If you practice well, you will hopefully learn from your mistakes, and if you make them in training, you can avoid them in games. It's about to have a high standard every single day. I don't think that we are struggling in defense. We can still improve some situations when we have like a team we have to defend better, but it's more about concentration and to be focused every single second in the game. So that's my answer.
The last question, you have tried 4 different combinations in your defense in the last 4 matches.
Okay.
Do you wish you...
What kind of combinations?
You have tried 4 different combinations in your defense.
By lineup.
Yeah.
Okay.
In the last 4 matches, do you wish to have more depth in your defense?
Not really. I mean that you can always, we are always discussing players and kind of back and forth. But we have enough with options. Then it's like behind every single lineup is a story, and it's like it can be the previous performance. It can be the upcoming game, some tactical adjustments. It can be also performance in training sessions. It can also be small injuries. It can also be like the complete loading. So it's always a story behind every single lineup. And for me, it's especially in this league that you need a good lineup, but you also need a good lineup when we end the game. And that's for me. And so far, sometimes coaches always regret some decisions afterwards. But the subs and how we approach every single game, if I look back, the first 10, 11 games, I can regret some decisions like always, but most of the decisions I can absolutely stand for, even afterwards.
Thank you, coach. Thank you, Noah.